new day dawns upon us, day 10, and lots of people are now going towards the coastline again. They're either going for the shaft structure or for the docks or for the fishing harbors here that we have. So a new day, and welcome back to the last autumn DLC. We are in day 10 now, as I said, and now with the construction here where we need to assign more workers then. So we have already ordered more workers, 18 more are coming then. Right now I think we can skip, or we can put the profiles manufacturer to rest and just reassign those 10 workers then also to the shaft structure here. We are quite on a harmful work safety though right now, so there will be some sick here and there will also be some injuries. We should try to lower this, and I think we can do that with the ventilation. This building provides the whole construction site with fresh air, improving safety in all workplaces, and it does, I think, need coal though. Yeah, uses 25 coal per hour, that's quite a lot. But let's build it anyway. And I think it affects everything here, right? So everything in that green radius then, with green and, green I say, with fresh air. Alright, let's build it here then. And let's just hope that we actually have enough coal, otherwise I don't know what to do. We do have a gathering post down here, which is going to be working on extended shifts from now on as well. Who's constructing it, by the way? Oh yeah, we do have some engineers available. Still, 5 are available, so they can do that, and hopefully it doesn't need too many people. They're working on it. For the ventilation here, and there it is, working now. And this building provides, fresh air, consumes 250 coal per day. Is it active now? Yes, it is active, I think, right? It should now, yeah, it is now. Work safety is at unhealthy at least. So that's not that bad then, right? Unhealthy. The fresh air, how is my coal consumption looking now? Oh boy, really bad though. So I can't afford both of them. So can we do that? It should only be like working during daytime, something like that. Or yeah, we can actually go with shorter shifts, right? So from 8 to 18, it's a bit shorter than that. And we also have the bathhouse here, which is working all the time unfortunately, so we can't put a timer on it. And our outpost has reached now the reindeer tracks. A partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in a circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. And it leads us to the hunting grounds and to the nesting place. And I'm pretty sure that hunting grounds sounds quite promising for food that we can find there. And we can also go for a new law. In this case, after finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining their equipment to keep it in safe operation conditions. And accident risk will be reduced at all workplaces, but discontent will rise permanently. Yeah, we can afford that. And this reduces the penalty on the negative efficiency a bit. That's very good, I say. Efficient gathering, so yeah, we can collect coal now a bit faster. Let's put 2 more workers here and engineers then into the cookhouse there. Oh, it's very close now, but still, it is not enough. We are still not producing enough coal at the moment. What else could we do here? We have that, food and health, resources, nope. Efficient fans, I think this will do something. So let's go for tier 3 technologies right away. We do have the wood so far. But it's still not enough. Where do we get coal from then? If that is still not enough. That is the question here. I don't think that I've seen any other coal deposit anywhere close by here. Nope, not as far as I can see. There's a path leading up here. Perhaps that means something. And 3,000 coal. We will probably need a second gathering post then. Alright, more workers have arrived. We can assign them right to the shaft structure here. So 40 workers are in there now. It also means that we need, once again, more tents. And yeah, it's getting a bit cramped here now. So we are going to expand over here. 2 more tents over here. So we're then, you know, kind of like expanding here. We will need a second bathhouse there, a second church or chapel, something like that. And right, we have 5, 6, so we should probably also build a second medical post that I can have here. I'm still worried about my coal production though. Hunting grounds. The gentle banks of the swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here for some time to hunt animals coming for water and set up the camp. We've done this, and now, as you can see, we do have now an outpost team coming towards us again, sending us 80 raw food per day, but not permanently. So this one's vanishing again. So it's only temporarily that we have those hunting grounds there and these outposts. Food, perfectly fine. The food here now with the outpost, so we can send for more people. 14 now. It's a bit smaller again, so I think this one changes here. It increases now again the logistical limit. There we have now a second medical post active. Toxic gases. Sir, we have a situation. We've detected dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the source, and the toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes in the next 24 hours. Alright, so here we can see that now. Toxicity level, and it's low at the moment, and it will rise tomorrow. Toxic gases increase the chance of getting ill here once again. Can we do something about that? I don't think so. Nope. Not here, and certainly not, I think, in the administration, where we can have a hearty meal, because we are producing so much food. Eating hearty meals will increase motivation every day. Sounds like a good idea to me. And I think we'll need to check this one. Oh, it's already been checked. Quite the difference here, though. We lose 1/5 of the food production. Oh yeah, it went down quite a lot there, but we can change it back always if we want to. Yeah, right now it's really all about the coal that is still not looking good. Let's I think we will need to get rid of a tent here. No, actually of more than that. This is not looking good. Perhaps this one here will do it. Yeah, we can at least reach this one here, this coal pile there. So that should solve the problem for a bit. But there should be another way of how we can produce coal actually in the future. Other than that. And we are now in tier 3 as well. So there we have, yeah, efficient fans. That's what I wanted to see. Using more efficient aeration blowers, which cuts coal use by 15%. Let's do that. Bad omen. This morning the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding, despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times, but here, in this remote, harsh place, they see it as worst omen, worse than a herd of black cats. The construction of site workers refuses to return to work while the bloody bird sits there. They also say that to shoo it away would bring even worse luck. What shall we do? Let's wait. Construction will stop for 4 hours. Let's do that. 4 hours doesn't sound like a bad such a bad thing. We're 2 days ahead of schedule, so in quite a good spot. We can afford that. And that's it. They're working again. Efficient fans has been researched. Let's have a look at our coal there. Now we are producing a surplus of coal again. And I wanted to see if we have any other way of producing coal. Yeah, the charcoal kiln, that is. So we can burn wood to produce some coal. We don't need it now, but we should definitely go for it in the future. Food and health, infirmary. We still have something over here, I think. The foundry allows us to build steel composites, but we don't need that at the moment. Safety improvements, various modifications which will improve workplace safety at the machine shop by +1. Machine shop only. Yeah, this will cost 20% less for the structural profiles. Let's do that, because we will need more of them soon. Right, so this day is over as well, day 11, and we are going for day 12 now. And we have now a second gathering post here. So I could, yeah, well, theoretically I could put someone on it, because we want to start capping that coal as well. And we can also have some resource depots, since we don't want to cap any food or stuff like that, because that is lost then, obviously. So we do need some depots there. Question is just, once again, where should we have them? Here by the docks. I think that's a good, yeah, a good location here to have it by the docks. Where we have now 2 piles here of steel. So we could have another gathering post here then for even more steel if we wanted to. We could go for cocaine pills in this one here. Use cocaine pills in cookhouses to increase motivation, but it has a low risk of death due to overdose, and we're certainly not doing that. Extra rations for the ill, and this will speed up the recovery. Let's do that. And 14 more workers, very good. Let's have 10 of them right at the gathering post, and the rest of them 4 at the shaft structure. And we do need 2 more tents. Let's also have an evening service there once again. Okay, we are at 50% of progress now, so 19 hours it takes. And it's dangerous now though, the toxic gases are pretty high. So as you can see now, oh yeah, that the sickness is increasing, so let's shut it off for now. No one's working there anymore. It's just too dangerous. We can have them working here for the moment. And this one here we save for food now, food rations, and probably the coal on the resource depots. Very good. So 2 of them working now. And that will, yeah, boost coal there. So we have a surplus of 300, more than 300 per day. Yeah, so the resource depot on coal is the right way to go here. Boudoir photography. Sir, one of our people received a passionate letter from a lady friend together with a highly suggestive photograph. Are we to allow this shameless debauchery? Confiscate it and leave the picture. Of course we leave it. We're not that bad. Safety improvements for the profiles manufacturer. Foundry. I think we need to go for the foundry next. Let's go with the foundry, which produces some new materials then that we'll need down the road. Is it going down again at some point? Yeah, it will fall tomorrow. That's important. So we need to keep that in check here. Until tomorrow there's no work on the generator for now. Public house. Now of course people are crowding here in the town center more or less. But of course safety first, and still no decline here of temperature. I wonder why. Nothing that I would go for here at the moment. We don't have any death. dead people yet, so no problem there. Short shift. This will raise the workplace safety. So that's a good way of increasing the safety here at the shaft structure, to have the short shift. Oh, it's deadly right now. Right, there's the short hour though. So this, yeah, safety procedure and +1. So it's dangerous only, but I'm still not going to let them work there. We have way too many sick at the moment anyway, so we can speed it up by, yeah, extra rations. And where are my engineers? I haven't used all of them, right? That's strange. I should have some more engineers, but obviously I don't. To boost the healing here. Foundry, very good. Oh, research is so fast with 2 tech workshops. And here we can use an additional ventilation plant. Okay, so right now we can only use 1, and we could have a second one then. But nope, let's just keep it like that. Perhaps we should go for the steam sawmill, so we can have more wood more quickly. There's the foundry now. And the machine shop is the next one I think we need. We do have the steam cores. So how's it looking today? Harmful. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go for it. It is harmful, but it's fine. So now 44 people are working there again. I wonder how I could bring it down even more. Steam sawmill. Oh, that's so fast. Supercharge. Nope. Actually, yes. In exchange for 5 steam exchanges, we can boost it by 10% the progress. That's actually pretty cool. Let's go for this similar boost. And releasing tension. Sir, 2 of our people got into a fist fight, apparently over the lewd picture that came by mail earlier. Nothing too serious, although one of them got a sprained wrist. The original recipient of the picture is clamoring to get it back, while the other man insists that he won it fair and square in a game of whist. As it is difficult to tell where the truth lies, people seem to expect you to settle it. Motivation will fall, discontent will rise. Confiscate the picture. So no one gets it if they're fighting over it. Who gets it at night time? This sawmill here is finished, so we can dismantle it. Actually, we don't have any sawmill now, right? Nope. No wood production, so steam sawmill would be that one here. Costs quite a lot of steel. So let's have 2 of them and 1 here. Also for this one here, and we can dismantle that street here. Very good. There we have it. And the 10 workers on it. And yeah, we're not really making that much progress now that we have... Oh yeah, I could boost it now, but I need 6 structural profiles for that. So 4 more in this case. Work standardization. People working on short shifts are well rested. If we plan their work carefully, we can use their full potential. And workplaces will be 10% more efficient during short shifts. And discontent will rise slightly. Alright, but that was manageable. Can we use that here now? Oh, it's dangerous again, but I thought the toxic level would go down. Should we shut it down? I think so. Okay, toxic levels went down now, so it's only harmful again. And harbingers of doom. People across the whole camp leap to their feet, awakened by the sound of angry screeches. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The owls are back, moan terrified workers. It's a sign. The heavens warn us we should be here, we're doomed, and after a while the birds disappear above the bay, leaving our people severely shaken. And motivation will fall even more each morning. Right, and we should, well, finish this one here quickly, right? What is happening now? Workers trapped. Sir, an explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Fortunately, we have a rescue team on hand. Thanks to our dedication to safety, a group of workers has been training for just such an emergency. Okay, send them. Oh, look at the discontent though. It jumps up there. At least work safety is unhealthy now. Construction site strike. Sir, people at the construction site stopped work. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and speaks to his fellows. We saved our friends, sure, this time, but as long as the deadline is more important than us, such catastrophes will keep happening. How many of us won't make it home in one piece? And we need to do something. Construction is on strike now, and we need to negotiate. Workers are on strike, workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions and deadly dangers they face daily. What will you promise them? A day off? Try to appease them with extra rations. Appease them with double rations. Minus 88 food. Offer them rest of the day off. Demands might escalate though. Demands might escalate. And this one here seems like the best bet because no demands will escalate. Okay, so with extra food, they're actually, you know, happier than that. And what should we lean on? The first strike is over, but it won't last. We need to address the labor issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Now, here we choose now which we want to go for. We want to go for the workers tag or for the engineers tag. And in this case, let's go for the engineers tag. And this will open up this branch here now. So we have the factory inspectorate that we have signed now. And to improve workplace safety, factory inspectors will check if the employees follow the rules. And we have now the factory inspectorate that we have to build. And this will then empower the engineers though. So we probably will have a conflict now between workers and engineers. As far as I can see, and we are only about a day ahead of schedule, 2 days there. Very close and long hours of toil. And yes, let's keep regular shifts for now. Especially on the gathering post since, well, steel is full anyway. So we could switch to something else here. And let's have those 10 workers then work in something else, like for example in the steam sawmill. And we do need to build something now. The factory inspectorate. This one here. And yes, let's fit it in here. It's a huge building, right? Just where the steam workshops are. We need to build it. And we've also built the foundations now. Before laying the foundations which will support the massive bulk of the generator, you have to send your workers deep below the ground level and install the powerful tower pumps there. And as we can see now, we have the construction grid. And next step would be now installing the machine shop and the pressure valves. Prostitutes have been checked. Very good. And in this case, we do need the machine shop, which we can build over here. Let's check real quick what we need for the second stage. So we need 10 structural profiles and 10 steam exchangers. This one here we can build quite easily with the workers there. And this one here, yeah, needs a lot of steel though. Abandoned site. Congratulations on completing your first milestone on schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and a catastrophic accident at site 107, the project was scrapped and remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the men, order foragers to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We will have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone. Should the unthinkable happen, your task is now even more important. Okay, so it's only 2 of us anymore, and we still have the foragers, and over here I think we need to scout. So I think, yeah, more forages. With that we can allow another forage quarter, because right now we are only limited to 1. And then we can build it and have these scouts look out for that. We also have the quest here of don't use extended shifts for 3 days. And build the factory inspectorate. And we should finish it then in the next episode. Stay tuned.